I'm on a parking lot. There's a car right beside me. Somebody's inside and they're just staring at me. A little awkward. But I wanted to post this video. I've seen on my For You page, single woman, single beautiful woman, have kids. They're single moms. It seems like they're really looking for love. I feel like maybe some of them are very genuine in saying this, how they don't need another man to come into their life and be the dad for their kids. They just want that guy to show them a good example of how a man can love a woman the correct way. Although I've seen this and I agree with a lot of their perspective, for that person to be that example, their children get to see how that person is loving on their mom, what a relationship should look like, because that is definitely important, something that should not be missed. I think as far as like them taking responsibility for your kids is something that needs to be explored more. I'm saying this because previously to me being married to my husband, I was a single mom. I had 2 little girls. I did want them to have the right example of what a father actually looks like as well. In my experiences, there were things that were done in my previous relationships in front of our children that should have never occurred. And there was things that happened that directly affected my children. What I looked for in a relationship was to look out for my needs and my dreams, my goals, my aspirations, to be my partner in parenthood, to be my partner in life, and everything that involves me, that it be as important to him. The mark should not be missed by them not being like a father figure to your children. That's one thing that with my kids, I always told them, you do have your dad and that's your dad. And that's something that can't be replaced. My husband now, he has been a very positive example of what a father should even look like or should even do. And that's just my experience. My husband, he had his daughter as well. We are a blended family. And now we have a son together. So we are a blended family. For those women that say that they don't want a man or a husband to be a father figure to their kids because they have their dad, that is respectable. And I understand that perspective. I'm not saying that they're having to compromise. Maybe this is what they're really truly believe they want. To each its own. But just to give another perspective, I wanted my husband to take care of my children as well, to understand that parenthood, I cannot do it all by myself. My personal situation, like their parents are not stepping in to even financially support them. Even currently, right now, with my current court case, I will say the father of my youngest is trying to get off child support, and he was barely ordered to start paying child support like a year and a half ago, maybe 2, but she's 9. Even before all of this began, he even told me straight up like he would not pay for anything. Financially, responsibility definitely should fall on the actual parent, and kudos for those guys that do step up and still support their children. It is something I told my husband, that I do expect him to treat my children as his own. And if you are a parent and you are a father with your child, you're gonna love them, you're gonna take care of them in all senses and all aspects. I think it's very important that even as a step parent, if you're gonna treat all kids the same and love, support them the same, the only difference that should be is just that they have another parent and their love is also towards that parent, and that parent should be responsible. There's a lot of shoulds for the other co-parent. If they come through or not, as a woman, you should be secure that the husband that you have will provide in that area, that the kids won't see a difference between like, oh well, because this kid has another dad, then they don't get this from us, you know, like there's no difference in barriers. Because once you connect and even have your own child, one thing that I really respect about my husband is that he told me, like, I will take care of you and your child's need. It takes a real man to step up and be a dad. A father is not just a title that you just give to anybody. A father is the one that stepped up to the plate. I don't think there's anything wrong with a single mom wanting a relationship where their partner is actually equally taking care of their kids as well, with the understanding that yes, they have another parent and that parent should be responsible, should care for them, but that it doesn't block them or it doesn't put any barriers or walls for them to do it when that does not happen. And that's a conversation that should be. There's nothing wrong for a single mom to expect, to even heighten their standards, what they expect in a partner. That's something that me and my husband spoke so clearly about. He was the one that initiated, like, I'm gonna take care of you and the girls. And that, to me, it warmed my heart. Since then, he's been there, not only providing with love and providing a home where they see the atmosphere is of love and care for them in so many ways, also with the understanding that they have another parent. So don't lower your standards, y'all, because you have children already.